Good evening, and welcome to the Town Board meeting for the Town of Ossining for April 14th, the day before Tax Day, 2015. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk.
Councilmember Jeffrey,
Present.
Councilmember Harder,
Present.
Councilmember Wilshire,
Present.
and Supervisor Darling.
Present.
Any announcements? this
We just have a couple of announcements tonight. We have some exciting things to do with the public tonight. So I just want to remind everyone that this Saturday, rain or shine, and I didn't like those little raindrops I saw, will be Earth Day down at Lewis Angle Park, right on the waterfront by the train station. There'll be great activities, food, and music. We moved Stash the Trash to May 9th, which is the same day, as the Riverkeeper Hudson Sweep. It's very difficult to do Earth Day and Stash the Trash on the same day, and so we've now moved it to be on May 9th. We did that last year, too, and it worked out very, very well. We encourage everyone. This was a very, very hard winter. We encourage everyone to get together, singles, couples, groups, teams, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, any clubs that you want to put together, and come out and help us on May 9th. Let's clean up the village and town and move forward. Next Tuesday, we will be having our every 6 weeks town hall meeting at the library. It will start at 7:30, and we will have a short recap of where we are with the reassessment. We will talk about the proposed roads in the unincorporated area. I want to emphasize that it's in the unincorporated area to be designated as no parking. And we will talk again about the community choice aggregate, which is the ability to have everyone that's still on Con Ed to come together and to hopefully get discounted electric rates and we hope gas rates, anything that comes out of your Con Ed bill. So tonight...
I have one announcement.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if it's just kind of funny, but so I just wanted to make an announcement that on this Thursday, April 16th, Senator David Carlucci will be hosting Legal Services of Hudson Valley at his office. It's located at 2 Church Street. For those who might not realize, Church Street is just the street right across the street from Main Street in Ossining. And they will be there from 10 o'clock until 2 o'clock. They offer many services, and they are for free. And if you have any questions, you can call his office. They also will have someone who speaks Spanish, so any questions can be in both languages, or anybody who speaks Spanish, si habla español, puede venir para hablar con él, okay, para los abogados que están ahí. All right, and so welcome this Thursday, April 16th, from 10 till 2 o'clock.
Great. Okay, so we're going to start off tonight with a special presentation. I want Mr. Andy Kaplan to come up with me. Mr. Kaplan always had this great idea last year to paint a mural and to put some art, more art than we already have, because we have a lot of the different arts in our community. I'm going to take that. Where'd it go? Did I have it? No, the mic. Oh, you have it there? Okay. So we had, this is again not just for you guys, it's for the TV too. So we had a contest last year, and we had a beautiful mural painted on the side by the train with the parking lot on the comfort room. Let's call it the comfort rooms. Comfort Station at Lewis Angle Park down at the waterfront. So this year we wanted to do a couple of different things, and one of the things was to paint the wall on the other side of the Comfort Station, and that's the wall that as you're either sailing or boating by on the Hudson River that you see when you come into Ossining. So we were looking for something that said, "Welcome to Ossining." We had a great many fantastic from the high school, right? This one was from the high school, participants in this contest, or I shouldn't even call it a contest. But these are some of the ones that people selected as being absolutely outstanding. We loved this one with the flags and everything because we are such a diverse culturally and economic community, and we love it. So we had some, but the general consensus that the winner that will be painted by the students under the guidance of the art teachers on the wall in the at the back of the comfort station would be this lovely piece. And it's Jasmine Mason, right? Jasmine, are you here? Come on up. You're a junior, right? So Jasmine, we would like, watch out. Yeah, we have plugs everywhere here. So we would like to give you this certificate of appreciation for doing such an outstanding job on yours and showing, so it's showing them really the world. It really has a lot of things in it. It has our, well, it has our river here with our sailboats and stuff, but it has the farmers market, which is a gathering place of many, many people. So this one will be painted on the side of the comfort station. It's a challenge because it's like complicated, you know. It's we were blown away by this though. So we want to thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
And turn around. Let's take a picture of you with Andy and I. You don't have to, I can be short.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you very, very much. And we're going to have these hanging up at the Earth Day celebration. We're going to have these hanging up at the Earth Day celebration on Saturday, again at Lewis Engle Waterfront Park. The other thing that we wanted to do is this Earth Day celebration is going to really talk about Solarize. So we have a Solarize program, which we should have talked about too tonight, because you can go on the Ossining, Town of Ossining webpage, townofossining.com, and go to the bottom and you'll see a Solarize link button. And you press that link button and it'll take you out and show you how all the information about going on a program that the town and the village of Ossining and the village of Briarcliff Manor are supporting for this year. So the Earth Day celebration ended up to be about solar. So we asked the young people, not children, the young people at AMD to come up with some ideas on solar programs. So as you can see, this is some, no, these are, oh, just that side, sorry. So these are some of our, we'll block my chair now. These are some of our, the items that were put in for the contest. And we just thought every single one of them was outstanding. I mean, every single young person that did one of these was really put 100% effort into it. Shows that they're way ahead of some of us older folks on understanding how important alternative energy is and everything. So winner?
Well, we got two.
Yeah. So is this one?
Leah?
Leah Barcello?
Leah?
Come on up. Oh, wrong poster. See, she's going, that's not my poster. I didn't color that. Okay. So, Leah. So we love this. What we're doing for this is we have our fantastic, outstanding Parks Department has built a cabinet to be hanging on the comfort station wall that's near the stage. And we're going to hang these posters up in it for all to see, not just for Earth Day, but beyond Earth Day, so that everyone can see the great artwork that our students do. We're very, very pleased with this. Is this not the coolest thing? So it shows that, you know, so thank you very much. And we have a certificate, Andy. We have a certificate for you. So we hope it's our first annual, Andy. Andy said, I'll come. I said, good, because we need someone to run around with all the stuff. So, thank you. So thank you very, very much, and great job. Now we have this other one. Now this is Shasha, right? Shasha. We've been practicing Shasha's name. So Shasha, what grade are you in? She's in the 6th grade. Look at this artwork. Is this not phenomenal? So tell them your name.
Shasha Saavedra.
Okay, so Shasha, this is a great piece that you have, and this too will be hanging in the display case down at the Lewis Angle Park by the stage, you know, where you have that building right off the stage. And we're going to hang it there for a long time. What's going to be hanging there after the artwork will be any information, brochures and stuff, such as the concert series and stuff. So, Shasha, I'd like to give you your certificate of appreciation for doing an outstanding job in the poster contest. And thank you very, very much. And then you don't, oh, I have to step down. Thank you very much. So that's our presentation for the, but aren't these not all outstanding? I think everybody needs an applause, even the ones that aren't up here tonight. And I want to really thank, and the whole team wants to thank the art teachers that were involved in this project too. And Bradley Morrison wanted to be with us tonight. He's the cultural arts, head of cultural arts for the school system, except it's his birthday today, so we said he could have the night off. But he's very instrumental in getting this done, as is in the superintendent, Ray Sanchez. So we want to thank everybody. So thank you very, very much. You can always stay for the rest of the meeting if you choose.
Gee, there are people up there.
I know. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming tonight.
Congratulations, moms.
And congratulations for having such outstanding students. Okay, the next item on our agenda is the Town Assessor Fernando Gonzalez will be giving an Assessor's Department presentation. We usually do this as part of our work session, but since we will be having a town hall meeting and we don't have another work session, believe it or not, till the beginning of May, which seems like so far away, that we decided to do our presentation tonight. So, sir?
Good evening.
Tom, tell us if you can hear him.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we hear you.
There you go.
Thank you for having me tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to paint a picture of what we do in the assessment department. But before I get into that, I'd like to make a few announcements. First of all, the deadline for exemption renewals and application is approaching. It's the end of April, May 1st. So if you have not submitted your renewal form, they were mailed out earlier in the year, in January, some in December. Please make sure you do by the end of April. If you have any questions or if you are not sure, please call the office, the assessor's office, 762-8274. That would be for the enhanced star, which is the senior star, and the senior exemption. Any of the income-based exemptions that require verification. Also, anyone who has recently moved to Ossining, you need to apply for your basic star by May 1st. So the deadline is May 1st. If you have any questions, please call the office, or you can go on the Town of Ossining website, the assessor's page, and the forms and applications are there.
And also the veterans exemptions. And
Yes.
it's for both school systems now,
Yeah,
right?
the veterans exemptions, which the alternative veteran was recently adopted in the Briarcliff Manor School District. Those veterans that may be eligible for that exemption will have to apply. Those veterans that were already getting the alternative veteran exemptions for county purposes, they will be automatically extended to them. As far as the assessment, we're moving on, getting towards the end of the data collection process. If you have not had your interior inspection done, please call Tyler Technologies and set up an appointment. They're able to come to your home, whether after hours or on Saturdays. Their number is 1-800-273-8605. So please call and make an appointment to get your inspection done.
Did you see it?
The assessment department, and in this case is department number 1355 and 1356, which includes the Board of Assessment Review. And on that department, we also have our paralegal. So those totals were combined, and we think of the assessment department as the heart of the operation, the hub of the enterprise. All other departments rely on our information being accurate and up to date in order for government to run smoothly. Let me give you some facts and figures. I'm going to tell you how much it costs, what we do, and the impact that it has at the end after we go through this process. The budget for my department, the assessment department, is $446,000 approximately, and that is approximately 8% of the general budget of $5,377,000. Out of the $5,377,000 general budget, 62% comes from the tax levy. In other words, the assessed values are used to generate 62% of the general budget, general fund budget. Here, as you can see, this is the. Can you
I might
see?
not use white on yellow again, but.
Okay, no.
But this PowerPoint will also be put up on the webpage tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you can see, this is the organizational chart. I'm the assessor, and directly under me is Al Closey, with most of you know him by now. And then we have Cheryl Timmons and Sharon Palaya. Sorry, Cheryl Timmons is an assessment clerk. Sharon Palaya is an assessment assistant. These three individuals, Al, Sharon, and Cheryl, are full-time employees. And then we have Andy Jackson, who's a part-timer. He's a junior clerk, seasonal. That's the title. We also have Jerry Sullivan, who's a part-timer, and he's our paralegal. And we have Patty Sullivan, who's, Patty Cunningham. I apologize, I misspelled the name. Who is half-time in the assessor's office and half-time in the tax receiver's office. This is Albert Closey. He's our deputy town assessor. I hope you like the pictures. Basically, we're very strong in customer service, and we do not like to make the residents wait for any information, and we provide the information requested immediately, copies of property cards, assessed values, or any information they request. So everyone in my department has customer service in the front. And of course, to give you a quick rundown of the things that Al Closey is responsible for, is basically he's the person there that is there whenever I'm not in the office and requires the assessor's intervention. Albert or Al is there to fill in those occasions, but he basically is in charge of doing residential valuations for many purposes, whether it is for a SCAR hearing or whether it is for an estimate of taxation on a new house being built anywhere in the town, or an estimate of what would an extension on a home would be. He also performs field inspections, whether they are due to new building permits or requested by the Board of Assessment Review. And he basically does all the inventory updates on the residential parcels. He processes the grievances and scars. He enters into negotiations with the various companies or attorneys that file scars on residential, of course, on residential properties, and of course, we, in most cases, settle a lot of these scars prior to levying any taxes on the new roll.
Can you, I'm sorry to interrupt, can you just for the audience explain what a SCAR is?
Sure.
Because they might.
A SCAR is a small claim assessment review case that is filed in court after a grievance has been filed and the Board of Assessment Review has not satisfied the resident. The residential property owners then would have the option of filing a small claim assessment review petition through the court. AL also facilitates the Board of Assessment Review in providing them with information, requesting information from the filers, and any other information that they may require in order to do an assessment of the merits of the grievance application. By the way, Al has been with the town of Ossining for 9 years. Cheryl Timmons, assessment clerk. She's been with the town of Ossining for 26 years. I believe she may be the longest tenured employee in the town. Cheryl is, of course, customer service, administration, and support. She does the payables and payroll, but she's responsible for the exemption processing and updates. We start very early in the process with exemption processing by mailing out the renewal applications at the end of December, early January, and then we keep track. And now, in the next few weeks, we'll be probably going out and knocking on the doors on some of our seniors who are not able to come out to the office and file their renewals. Cheryl also processes the bank code changes, monitors the RPS database changes, and maintains and produces total reports. Basically, everybody else in the office channels all the assessment changes in the roll through her. Sharon Palaya is our assessment assistant. She's been with the town for 25 years. Became, I understand, out of high school. There's a lot of institutional knowledge in this team right here. They were both Sharon and Cheryl were both born and raised in Ossining, and they're very knowledgeable of the town and villages.
They do an exceptional job, all.
Yes.
Everyone.
Sharon, of course, provides customer service. She is the one that pulls all the sales and deeds out of the county clerk's office every week and institute the changes in our roll. Any address changes or any changes to the addresses or where the information, where the resident receives her mailing goes through Sharon. She also assists in the processing of the exemptions, and she's also the person that records all the grievances and maintains the list in Excel of all the grievances and all the scars and all the certs. She provides support as well to the Board of Assessment Review by sending letters out to the residents requesting additional information or any other requirements by the Board of Assessment Review. She does RPS updates, whether it be inventory. The work of these individuals is teamwork. They have to continually coordinate and communicate in order to accomplish the task. So, for example, Sharon will log in all the grievances, then they go to Jerry, who scans them. so that we can make them available to the Board of Assessment Review, and then Al processes them. So it's a team effort. It's not an individual person that handles the grievances or handles the RPS updates or handles the exemptions.
Can I interrupt and just ask you now to tell the audience what certs are?
Okay. I'm sorry. Certs are the filings by commercial properties. When after the Board of Assessment Review renders an opinion and the property owner is not satisfied, commercial property owners have the option of filing in court an Article 7 petition to have the court process the grievance or process or rather renders an opinion as to the validity of their case. Next is Andy Jackson. Most of you know Andy Jackson. He's happy to tell everyone he's 81 years old. He's been with the town for 11 years.
And he's a junior clerk.
And he's a junior clerk, yes. Andy is, by the way, he's a fellow member of the International Assessors Association. He's one of about 8 fellow members of the International Assessors Association. So he's very well known in the field. He was a deputy tax commissioner for many years until his retirement probably 15 years ago. He's a wealth of information. He's an expert in veterans exemption. Having been a veteran himself, he's very happy to process the veterans exemption and provide information. He's the person to go to when it comes to veterans exemption. In our town, veterans exemption is a very complicated issue because not every municipality extends the same quantity or level of exemptions for the various different veterans exemptions that there are. So it can get very complicated. Of course, Andy Jackson provides customer service. He coordinates the tax mapping. Any subdivisions, splits, or mergers, they go through Andy, who coordinates it with the company that does our mapping, which is CAI Technologies. He provides support for the GIS information, and he also he analyzes sales so that we can update inventory in our system, and he monitors the inventory and updates in RPS. He provides statistical information and reporting as required. Next is Jerry Sullivan. Jerry Sullivan has been with the town for 2.5 years. He's our paralegal. And Jerry basically not only provides customer service as well, but also his main task is to coordinate and process and control and monitor the certiorari, the Article 7 court cases that we have pending, and make sure that whenever we reach a settlement, that the process is finalized through the various steps in the administrative process and through the courts to get it to a final conclusion. Jerry, as well, whenever is required, if the phone is ringing or if there is no staff available in the front counter, he will assist residents to provide the information and answer questions regarding the assessment information. Patty has been with the town for 1 year. She is an assessment tax aide. Half of the time she supports the assessment department, and half the time she supports the tax receiver's office. We coordinate the schedule so that she's available as much as possible whenever the tax receiver needs her and whenever the assessment department needs her during our high time now during the June grievance period and a tentative roll period. So basically, every year, in order to produce a tentative assessment roll, the town of Ossining has 10,200 parcels. We process on average about 478 deeds and transfers, sales and transfers. We also process about, on average, 620 building permits. These are new construction, additions, demolitions. And in the roll, out of 10,200 parcels, we have 8,642 parcels with exemptions. Now, that includes the basic star as well as the senior star. Last year, for the 2014 roll, we processed 450 grievances, out of which 257 became scars, and 134 became Article 7 certiorari. Basically, the scars are the residential grievances, and the certioraries are the commercial properties that go on to file in the courts. And we process on average about 1,500 bank code changes, which is people that hold mortgages for some reason, whether it be a refinance or one bank entity selling the mortgages to another. We have to process those bank code changes so that the tax bill goes to the bank as they request and gets paid by the bank. Unfortunately, this is not too visible, but this is the detail of the exemptions.
Is that a list of all the exemptions?
A list of all the exemptions.
We'll put it, when we put it up on the
Exemption
webpage,
impact
we'll put it
report.
in different colors.
Yeah. I'll change it to a white background so we can see it better.
Okay.
Now, the impact that the roll has, or basically the roll, the 2014 roll is being used to levy approximately $172 million in taxes and levies by the various taxing jurisdictions. Of course, as you can see, the largest one being the school districts. So about every year, the roll is utilized to levy approximately $172 million in taxes and levies. As I mentioned earlier, we like to think of the assessment department as the heart of the operation, the hub of the enterprise. The information comes in first. We maintain the property records to make sure that the bills get to the right person, to the right address. If you have any questions or like additional information regarding my department, please send me an email or give me a call. I'll be happy to provide any other information.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
That was great. Okay, Madam Clerk.
Do we have anyone who would like to make any comments on the agenda items this evening?
So why doesn't Fernando take you in the back, and he can talk to you about where we are with that whole process? Well, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Yeah, it's always Tuesday night. Yes, we will have a recap then, and you're more than welcome to join us then too. But if you had any specific questions right now, that's all I was trying to tell you. Yeah. Absolutely. Andy Jackson? Oh. It's Nathaniel Jackson, so but he's Andy Jackson. But we love it. We love the name Andy Jackson. Yes. Very good. I'm very happy to hear that. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, we'll move on to board resolutions. Approval of the minutes regular meeting. Resolved that the town board of the town of Ossining hereby approves the March 24th, 2015 minutes of the regular meeting as presented. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolved,
this one
approval of
doesn't work.
minutes special meeting. Resolved that the town board of the town of Ossining hereby approves the April 7th, 2015 minutes of the special meeting as presented. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolved that the town board of the town of Ossining hereby approves the voucher detail report dated April 14th, 2015 in the amount of $516,677.75. Do I have a motion?
Move. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolved that the town board of the town of Ossining hereby authorizes the supervisor to enter into a contract with Corporate Plans, Inc., doing business as CPI HR P.O. Box 293, Syracuse, New York, and with corporate offices at 6830 Cochrane Road, Salone, Ohio, subject to approval by the town attorney for consulting services in connection with employee benefits administration under the Affordable Care Act, effective April 15th, 2015 through April 14th, 2016. 2016 at a fee not to exceed $8,075.
It's April 1st, right?
Right. I was just going to say we need to have an amendment to that. They had actually issued us a new contract since they came to see the board. So the dates on that contract are actually April 1st through March 31st, 2016. And they were also able to lower the price from what they had quoted us to $8,075 because the village had also signed on. So we got sort of a group discount. for
Great.
that.
So it's April 1st to the,
April 1st, 2015 through
Right.
March 31st, 2016.
so, we'll,
As amended.
Yep.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
aye.
Opposed? Resolved that the town board of the town of Ossining hereby authorizes Robin Goldsand of the RG Agency to perform the title and lien searches required in connection with the 2014 list of delinquent taxes in preparation for in rem foreclosure proceedings at a rate of $200 per parcel. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Whereas the town of Ossining provides a nutrition program to residents, and where section 873.301 of the Westchester County Sanitary Code requires that the permit to operate is completed 60 days prior to the date of expiration. Now therefore be it resolved that the town board of the town of Ossining hereby authorizes the supervisor to sign this renewal to be completed and delivered to the county by the nutrition department manager. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Whereas the town of Ossining has a long-standing practice of contracting with the Westchester County Employee Assistance Program, which provides confidential counseling services to employees and provides training to the municipality, and whereas the prior contract with Westchester County EAP expired on December 31st, 2014, and Westchester County has submitted for review a new contract for January 1, 2015 through December 31st, 2019, with no price increase over the prior contract. Now therefore be it resolved that the town board of the town of Ossining hereby authorizes the supervisor to enter into the aforementioned contract with Westchester County EAP upon review and approval by the town attorney. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
And be it noted that had we had any issues, they would have they would have handled the issues. It's, even though it's April that we're signing the contract starting in January. Very great group to work with.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Correspondence to be received and filed. Resolved that the town board of the town of Ossining hereby accept the town planning board meeting minutes dated February 25th, 2015. Do I have a motion?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Monthly reports. Resolved that the town board of the town of Ossining hereby accepts the following monthly reports for the month of March 2015. GE Helicopter Report, Town Clerk's Office, Town Building Department, Town Supervisor's Office, Tax Receiver's Office, and Dale Cemetery Report. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
I'm not sure I've seen all of those. Dale Cemetery, I don't remember.
Yeah, that was the one where,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Thank you.
Remember Jeff, you said how great, what a great little report it was, yeah.
Yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Yeah,
We
I
will
don't
now
remember.
turn to visitor recognition. I guess we don't have any. Might then I have a motion to adjourn into executive session for real estate and legal advice?
Motion to adjourn into executive session for real estate,
And legal
and legal advice.
Do you have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
So this ends the open session of our meeting tonight. We do want to express to Flames Restaurant, we know that they had a fire over the weekend, and they're working very diligently to reopen the restaurant. We hope to have them open by the end of the week, beginning of next week already. And we want to thank the Briarcliff Manor Fire Department. It's their area that they take care of, and they were there quickly and in mass, and it ended up to be a kitchen fire. So we appreciate the fact that everyone worked so diligently and got that extinguished so quickly. So we'll go into executive session now. Again, don't forget, Earth Day is Saturday. It's 11 to 4. It's at the Waterfront Park, and it's rain or shine, so come even if it looks drippy out, but we've had some beautiful days. And next Tuesday, we will see you at the library for our town hall meeting, and it will be at the Ossining Library. We'll have a recap of where we are with the reval, the proposed roads in the unincorporated area to be distinguished as not distinguished. Can't read my own handwriting, as no parking, and community. We'll talk more about community choice aggregation, or aggravation. Have a wonderful week. Hope to see you down at the waterfront. I'm sure all the members of the board will be down there at one time or another during the day. So we'll see you, and for all the little the young people playing their sports, play ball.
And soccer, and lacrosse.
Play ball. There's a ball in all of them.